Hello YouTube's Pizzscn here. First of all, I would like to apologize if I sound kind of weird in this video. My throat is really killing me. It's not killing me. I don't think I have strep. It's just I have a sore throat and a little bit of a cough too. But anyway, so if my voice kind of, stutters or seems to tighten up or whatever, I don't know if that really is a proper phrase, but just know I might sound a little funny in this video. That's just because I have a bit of a sore throat. So anyway, I'm actually going to be doing in this video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to put notes onto your Kindle. You want to do this maybe if you are, want to study some notes that you took during class. You could do that and totally use your Kindle to study them, because it's a much nicer screen than a laptop. Of course, you could just write it on paper, but to be honest, my handwriting's so bad, my written notes are practically unusable. But anyway, I mean, I can read it, but it's just really hard to. But you could do that, or you can also use it to, maybe you're going to give a speech or a keynote or something. You could use this, a Kindle instead of just paper if you wanted to conserve paper, and I think that'd be an excellent option, because it actually looks a lot like paper, in my opinion. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let's go and get started. So the things you're actually going to need for in order to do this, you're going to need obviously your Kindle. You're going to need the included cable. Now your Kindle, you can email notes to your Kindle, but that can cost money. So this is the free way, alright, if that. So you need the cable, came with the Kindle, and you're also going to need a computer. Alright, Mac or PC, and maybe even Linux. Actually, I don't see why you couldn't use Linux. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started here. So let's do this. Alright, so the first thing you're obviously going to want to do is you're going to want to plug your Kindle into your computer, and it'll recognize it. Then you're going to want to go down to My Computer. You're going to want to open up Kindle. This works a lot like a flash drive, by the way. Alright, you're going to see 4 folders: Open, Documents, and then you're going to want to go into File, then you're going to go to New, and then Text Document. And I'm going to just name mine Hello YouTube. And this title that you name it is what you're going to see, is how you're going to identify this note when you're browsing for it with your Kindle on the home screen. Alright? And so once you've named that, go ahead and open it up and start typing out your note. Alright? And once you're done typing it, you're going to want to go back to File in Notepad. So File, then you're going to hit Save. Alright? Then you're going to go and close out a Notepad. Then you can go ahead and go back to My Computer. Alright, go back to My Computer. And with Kindle selected, click Eject this disk. Alright, and then after you click that, your Kindle screen will flash, and it'll go back to the main home screen. And once that happens, it's safe to unplug your Kindle. Once the icon disappears, it means I've unplugged it. And as you can see, I've just unplugged it. And so now you've got your note on your Kindle, it's all good to go. So let's go back to the camera, and I'll show you what it looks like and so what you can do with it. Okay, so now you have your note on your Kindle. You've got it all typed up and on your Kindle. It's ready to go. So how exactly do you access it? Well, if you look at your home screen here, you'll see your document right there, and to the left of that is a small New. So as you can see there, it says New, which obviously must mean it has not been read yet. And you open it just like any other book. You just simply go down and you click on it, and it'll open. I tried to make it go over one page, but I didn't type enough. But anyway, as you can see, this is what it looks like. And it'll actually keep the formatting you do. Like if you need to use the tab, it'll keep the tab. If you need, all that stuff. So very, very cool, as you can see. So that's what a note looks like. Looks very nice. And you can do some of the same stuff you can do inside of books. One of the things you can obviously do, you can actually highlight certain phrases. So let's see. Let's actually say I want to highlight this right here. Alright, say I want to highlight the phrase, this here is what a excuse me, this here is what a .txt file will look like when viewed on the Amazon Kindle. Say I want to highlight that. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I just start moving the little D-pad, and I'll get my cursor. I just want to put my cursor behind the word that I want to highlight. Then I go ahead and click the center button once, and it'll go slanted there. Now it says move cursor to, create a highlight. And so I just start highlighting until I get to the end of the phrase or words I want to highlight. And there we go, I've hit it. And then after that I just push the center button again, and it'll highlight it. Since it's underlined, and if I move away from it, the underline gets very, what's the word? It goes pretty subtle when you move away from it. Excuse me. And something else you can do is actually take notes within notes, if that even makes sense. So come before the word you want to make a note about, and then just literally start typing. This is what a note looks. Actually, this is what a note within a note looks like. Alright, so there you can see this is what a note within a note looks like. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit save note. You also got some other options. You can look those, actually what you just typed up, you can look that up. I'm just going to go ahead and hit save note, and it saves it right up there. So very nice. And of course if I mouse to it, where it highlights it, this is what a note within a note looks like. So it'll simply just put it down here very subtly. Some people might like that, some people might not. Also, something else that I noticed is that if you go next to a particular word like updates, it'll actually give you the dictionary definition of that word. I would assume it does that in the books too. I don't think I've tested that yet, actually. And of course, if you hit the enter button, it will bring up the dictionary page containing that word. Boom. It's a little slow to do that, but that's possible. Then just hit back. Go back to your note. So anyway, you know, I'm sure you can do other stuff with the notes too that I'm just not aware of. And also something about the notes is that they actually support Kindle's text-to-speech software. And I'm actually going to demonstrate that right now. Let's make sure the volume is cut up all the way, which it should be now. What you want to do, you want to hit the little font button. It brings this up. By the way, if your note is multiple pages, let's just make the text a little bigger here so that way it is. You use these side buttons to actually switch between the pages. So pretty simple. So let's go ahead and make that small again. Alright, and go down to text to speech and hit turn on. And here's what a list sounds like.
Well, hello YouTube. This is Pizzscn here. This here is what a TXT file will look like when viewed on the Amazon Kindle. As you can see, works very well. The cool thing is that you can still actually highlight words, phrases, and make little notes inside a TXT file. So very cool. If you would like to get occasional updates from me, you can either check out the Pizzscn blog, which can be found at http://pizzscnblog.blogspot.com. You can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter URL is http://twitter.com/PizzscN. I also have a mobile channel. That channel is specifically meant for out and about vids taken with my iPod Touch. If you'd like to go see that, then check out http://youtube.com/PizzscnMobile. Thanks for.
And it didn't finish it. Should have said thanks for reading, but it didn't read through that whole thing. So yeah, that is actually a hit I'll give to the Kindle right away. This isn't going to be a review on the Kindle, but the hit, that is just going to be a hit, and that is that the text-to-speech thing is not very good. honestly, they made a big deal about it in their commercials and stuff, and but it's not that good. I mean, you heard it. It's all right. I mean, you can understand it, but I can't say I like it that much, to be brutally and perfectly honest. So, anyway, that's it, and some other stuff you can do. You can put notes inside of collections. Easy to make a collection. When you're on your home screen, just hit menu and go down to create a new collection, and you can do that. But I've already got one here. It's called Notes. I'm just going to click on it. I'm going to go and hit click to add items in the collection, and I'm going to go and choose the note, and it'll add it. And you're going to scroll all the way down to done, and click, and it'll be in there. Alright, and then we're just going to go back, back. That way it'll let you more easily keep your home screen nice and organized and stuff like that. So that's obviously important. And of course, if you wanted to, you can actually delete notes. And what you do, you might have noticed sometimes these arrows appear on the home screen. These are indicating different things you can do. You can actually, if you push right, if you push to the right, it'll bring up a menu here. And you just scroll all the way down to the bottom, hit delete this document, and then hit OK. And the document is gone. It's deleted. It's completely off of your Kindle, and that's how you delete it. A note. So anyway, that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments about what I showed you in this video, please let me know down below in the comment below. Anyway, thanks for watching, and adios.